Fortnitemares 2023 is about to start and everything's already been leaked in the 26.30 last update of Chapter 4 Season 4 from Fortnitemares skins, bosses, mythics, everything you can imagine, so stick around until the end to get all of that and more. Don't forget, when picking up the battle pass or anything from the item shop, it would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside there. Literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, and I spent $100 on this cutout literally just to get Charlie to sit in front of it was actually harder. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if you get it right, it could be shown hearted on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe with all notifications turned on so you get to that video as soon as it's uploaded. Diving straight into it all, of course, it's confirmed from Fortnite on October 6th that Fortnitemares returns this year on the 10th of October 2023. As the sun sets and night washes over the island, the creatures begin to stir and the hunt is upon us. This hunt is going to be a vampire one, as we have more leaks about other mythics in just a second, from Kado turning into this form shown in the trailer, and also as a level 100 style for the skin on the island, replacing the normal human form at Eclipsed Estate. And I think he can switch between the two different variants in game from this animation that was leaked, where when so stated, despite the animation being leaked, he will also have a life drain ability like Raz from the Spire, such as this you've seen in the background now from Chapter 2 Season 6. Believe it or not, October 6th too, one Fortnitemares skin, or the first of 2023's new installment of Halloween skins, came to the shop rotation, being Pincera. Of course, with 26.30's downtime, which is yet to be announced, but if it is when I'm editing, of course I'll throw the announcement tweet up on screen. It's usually around 3 or 4 AM ET the downtime commences, where even more Fortnitemares or Halloween skins will be leaked, which we have an early look at already, but not from the files, from the surveys and other things across social media. Firstly being this undead swampy fish stick and molten love ranger, and then, as Denny's already been teasing for one of his Isabel variant skin, Grisabelle returning. Why do I feel like we're getting a new Grisabelle edit style on Tuesday? Of course, Tuesday is the 10th, being the Fortnitemares update, and many people in the replies have been suggesting what type of edit styles we're going to be seeing for Grisabelle. Let me know down below in the comments out of these two which one you'd rather see, the one on the left or the right. Denny did reply to this tweet stating, "This is not a teaser, help me, I'm just guessing," but of course they've had intel on things upcoming in the past way in advance, such as the back bling I'm wearing now being the Nana Buddy, referring back to Kado Thorn despite the arrival of him on the island with this vampire style that will be now presentable as the boss that we can battle, dropping another mythic weapon which people have already speculated to be the red kinetic blade, or the first ever mythic version we've seen. Don't forget, one of the most important things affecting us going forward into Chapter 4 Season 5, which is less than a month away, as we're like 65% complete of this season right now as it ends on November 3rd. The time machine, of course, shown in the trailer is actually a map change determined at the start of this season, but not many people have actually been talking about for whatever reason. The time machine creates endless possibilities for the storyline and just anything overall in the landscape of Fortnite Battle Royale, which obviously this is, being a map change on the Battle Royale island. Although not confirmed, some people are speculating we see the eclipse in the sky that we saw in the cinematic trailer, just like the time machine, but this, unlike the time machine itself, isn't confirmed or in the game's files right now, leaked early. If we refer back to Fortnitemares 2022 last year, which actually started 8 days later than this one on the 18th of October 2022, in the announcement tweet we got teased toward 2 upcoming major collabs at some point, but this never came that year. Screams and Bad Dreams obviously referring to Freddy Krueger and Ghostface, being 2 notorious Halloween characters. This year, from taking a closer look at the teaser actually announcing its upcoming Fortnitemares 2023 on October 10, from comparing the smoky look of this to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which is actually releasing on October 27th, they look the same, and because of this, many people are speculating we're finally getting a FNAF collab in Fortnite. Sure, we have Creative Islands right now even replicating it that you can actually go on and play, but what I'm talking about is skins in the item shop. So out of all the FNAF characters, let me know down below in the comments which you'd like to see in the item shop once buying them looking like this in your locker. Although the kinetic blade again was shown in the cinematic trailer getting unvaulted as previously mentioned in its first ever mythic form, I'm guessing we're not going to be able to equip this other mythic at the same time, which is returning, getting its own augment surrounding it, which we have to reveal the first Halloween augments in just a second, which is the mythic broomstick. These were initially introduced in Fortnitemares 2020, Midas's Revenge of course, shown in the trailer right here, and despite them getting unvaulted for Halloween events since then, they've been revamped this year to just simply be red instead of the normal yellow hair colour. Here's what that looks like using it in game early thanks to data miners obviously on screen right now, which you'll be able to use in a matter of hours across the Battle Royale island. I'm guessing just drop randomly, if not with some of the Halloween map changes that will be made across the island in terms of just random little huts and stuff. Of course, despite Halloween map changes, the Fortnitemares or Halloween Battle Bus will be returning, as it's been confirmed in this update, but is currently unfinished, with all these meshes for it only in the files right now, as we do have another battle bus also upcoming, which data miners have pulled into an actual viewable mode early. This is for the FNCS event, of course, which is going down right now, where we can earn these free rewards for watching at Legends Landing on certain days, and also all of these these will be coming to the item shop now, as I believe the community cup is over and all of the rewards have been granted if we could earn any of these early. Either way, 26.30 will of course be adding the additional meshes, and for that reason going live with the Halloween battle bus for the first time this year upon the 26.30 downtime update actually lifting, so servers are live again. It looks like we're going to be seeing Fortnitemares quests instead of a limited time battle pass, although I'm all for this system considering we do see one every single season since Chapter 4 Season 1 actually begun, with the Most Wanted event, then Find the Force in Chapter 4 Season 2, with them upgrading it so we had a paid and free version, then doing the same with the Jujutsu Kaisen Break the Curse one. With this being the last update of Chapter 4 Season 4, of course this only allows a limited time for them to add a mini battle pass, which I'm guessing they are going to do. To contradict the first ever Fortnitemares or Halloween battle pass upcoming for limited time across this event, however, is this challenge right here. One of the upcoming Fortnitemares quests will have you search candy buckets, which of course again will be another map change on the island that we've seen from previous years. Or who knows, maybe they have Fortnitemares quests and even at the same time a limited time battle pass. Maybe one of those free rewards hopefully is an umbrella like we saw in Fortnitemares 2019 for Chapter 2 Season 1 where the Storm King was introduced. And speaking of the Storm King being the biggest boss we've ever seen come to Battle Royale from Save the World initially, this very well could be the final stage that we have to get to and eliminate the Storm King in Horde Rush, which is coming again to the game for this Fortnitemares in zero build form, allowing us to actually use side grade or upgrade benches, which were introduced I believe in Chapter 2 Season 1 itself also. Instead of using gold, however, we use the cube monster parts that we can collect obviously through this mode, which if you didn't know grants us a ton of XP, so I definitely recommend playing if you're trying to get to level 200 before November 3rd. If the final boss is simply the Caretaker and they haven't changed this to at least the Storm King, it could be actually changed to either, as you can see Redstro stated, according to leaks we're getting the Herald and the Inquisitor in Horde Rush I think. I really wonder what that's all about, and maybe this could mean based off of the Inquisitor loading screen showing the skin, this tentacle looking or octopus looking character in a giant Cthulhu monster form, and from us knowing the Herald can change form into a gigantic version from the Fracture cinematic, could one of these be the final stage we have to eliminate instead of a Caretaker? Instead have the Caretakers as part of this wave that we have to eliminate alongside an even bigger boss, kind of like we saw in the end event for Chapter 2's finale. In terms of other weapons we'll be able to use to fight off the Hordes, a new mythic upcoming is the Vampire Stake shotgun according to data miners, and you can already bet we're seeing the pumpkin launcher, which has been in Fortnitemares ever since 2017, the first ever Halloween event in Fortnite. Display cases will also be updated in the vaults, so when we actually go to steal a mythic weapon, instead of Midas's drum gun, it will be Shadow Midas's drum gun to fit the Halloween theme, alongside some other mythic weapon changes as to what we'll be able to steal from these, and another easy XP earning method if you want to max everything out in terms of, just something to do or collecting everything. For the collectibles, new NPCs that will be added are Agent Jones, May, and Victoria Saints. To celebrate Halloween's first ever augments, they're adding 3, which include Witchy Warrior, 20% faster cooldown on Witch Brooms, grants you a Broon also from activating this. Trick or Treat, 10 plus HP when eating candy, grants you candy as well from activating this initially, so it's kind of like free health. And Revamped, which grants you an unknown item whilst giving you 8 HP on hit with it. Some people are speculating it'll give us the Vampire Shotgun Revamped, but I guess we'll have to wait and see once downtime lifts. As for augments too, these will be available for the first time in Horde Rush, considering Chapter 4 introduced them. All of the ones on screen right now, including some that aren't even in Battle Royale, so feel free to pause the video to get a better look at the scope of things you'll be able to utilise to actually beat the game mode itself, all of the stages, phases or waves. With Shadow Midas's drum gun returning, apparently we're also going to be seeing a Shadow Meowscles in this Shadow Midas kind of form. Obviously when typing in Shadow Meowscles on the internet right now, you see literally the Ghost or Shadow version from Chapter 2 Season 2 variant of the skin, which I think looks so much better. The Shadow variant in mention of course though, however, will look like the concept on screen right now, which is just a concept, but obviously it's based off the style of Shadow Midas, which came to the item shop, initially again introduced in Midas's Revenge for the 2020 Fortnitemares event. Although we're going to be getting Horde Rush individual challenges for this specific mode too, there's sadly something that's getting vaulted that we won't be able to use until the end of this season, if not start of next, being the only lightsaber in game right now, Ahsoka Tano's. In these final hours now, it may be your last chance to go in Battle Royale and get this if you've been playing a lot of creative, which I know I have. As for a free reward that's confirmed for Japanese players anyways, or should I say Japanese V-Buck cards being redeemed on an account, we get this particular pickaxe. With this making waves across social media, considering this leak cosmetic has been in the files for so long and it's randomly applying as a Japanese promotion, maybe Epic Games take a look at this and actually make it applicable to all global regions for simply redeeming a V-Bucks card, which I recommend before October 27th, as the price is going to be increasing for V-Bucks as a whole in all of these regions to all of these amounts. We already got hit with this in the UK alongside Canada and Mexico, so nothing's going to be changing for me personally. personally, but you guys, obviously being largely an American-based audience, need to know about that if you didn't. Of course, from stocking up on V-Bucks before October 27th to get all of the new Halloween cosmetics that'll be leaked in the files tomorrow officially from Epic Games and the new models. Maybe for a lot of people we finally see the new revamped item shop look, which actually looks like this that Hypex tweeted out about on September 26th, 2023. Who knows, maybe some of you even have this new layout now, as I know they roll out shop different designs or updates made to it over random times for obviously different accounts. Alongside all the other mythics mentioned, however, another one being unvaulted is the mythic rapid fire SMG, which has been buffed to have a magazine with 26 bullets. This may be also one of the weapons actually contained in the display cases in one of the vault locations on the island right now that we can steal from. And although we do have the Refer a Friend cosmetics and free skin that we can get until January 9th, which is seen in reward screen form already claimed right now, last year let's not forget about the fact we got a free skin for getting up account levels just like we do most seasons, being the Chrome Punk skin specifically appealing to the Halloween theme. Maybe they do this again this year and grant us another free skin to get across this Fortnitemares period, and hopefully a little bit into Chapter 4 Season 5 to give us that just more extra time. Drop a like if you agree there should add that, and subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any news now that this update has officially dropped or is going to in a few hours. Don't forget to enter code FM1 before picking anything up Fortnitemares related or in general from the item shop, it's greatly appreciated. But speaking of other videos, where you go to now, click either of these YouTube's recommended you on screen whilst you wait for the very next one I do publish on the channel.